to where? The Treasure Coast.
Treasure Coast.
Wow.
Between
The Treasure Coast.
Melbourne and Fort Pierce. There's Vero Beach. That's where all the sunken treasures have been found by Mel Fisher and others.
Doubloons and pieces of 8. Arr, matey, avast there, you little bear. Belay that there.
Sign up for now.
We set out as our goal to go to the Florida East Coast and do some treasure hunting with our metal detectors. Our research has brought us to around the vicinity of Fort Pierce, Vero Beach, and St. Lucie. During the 18th century, 11 Spanish galleon ships heavily laden with coins, jewelry, and other precious items were shipwrecked on the coast of Florida. Ever since then, the ocean has been washing the treasure ashore. The total value of the lost treasure has been estimated in the millions of dollars, and each storm that passes brings more of the remnants of the cargoes to the shoreline. One of the beaches that we went to was a beach south of Malabar. Even if we don't find anything, this is actually a good exercise for Dawn to be out on the beach digging. Who knows, I might even find a clamshell. This was a quiet beach, and the emerald green water and white beaches was very inviting. While we were there, we ran into a couple who shared their tent with us. They offered us drinks and had a nice conversation with them. They were there vacationing along the coast with their 3 boys. We shared our metal detectors for their boys to use, and we shared stories as well. The hunt for treasure is exciting, with the hopes to be able to find a piece of 8, such as this one from Mel Fisher discovery of the Atocha, or a coin from a 1715 Spanish fleet. That would be the ultimate goal. Even an insignificant finding of pennies and metal is even exciting, such as this one. The boys did dig up some findings which will be shown later.
This is taking some getting used to. Can I offer you a drink of any kind?
Oh, I'm fine.
Well, we have water, we have soda, we have beer, whatever you would like.
She's having a beer.
Oh, I don't drink beer.
Man, you should have seen how hard we have to
Okay,
push
ma'am, I'm
this
not going
arm.
to make you mad.
Well, she doesn't drink at all.
Oh, okay.
And
I don't drink beer. I mean, I drink, but I don't
She
drink
don't
beer.
gamble at all.
Do you, what do you drink? Like liquor?
Soda, yeah.
Like hard liquor?
No, yeah. Mixed drinks, yeah.
Well, you look like you stay fit, so you must not be eating too bad.
She's an aerobics instructor.
Oh, so we have this, and it's it's a
Hey,
hard
babe, it's
seltzer.
dripping all over.
I'll try that.
I
Yeah.
died.
I'll try that. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh, it's, oh, okay. I thought maybe
open this for me.
like there's no soda.
Here.
So you guys are so nice. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I prefer standing really because we sit in the motorhome.
Beautiful
I get-
motorhome though, huh? With the-
Yeah.
It's a 2018 Pure Zero 33-foot diesel pusher.
What's the horsepower?
Oh, I think it's 330 if I remember right. I kind of got
It's a turbocharged diesel though, so you got about,
Oh, yeah.
you're pushing like 6 on the torque.
Oh, it walks right up the hill.
Oh, I'll bet it does.
Yeah.
Did you go to Colorado?
Yeah.
We haven't yet.
No, not yet.
We went down through Oregon,
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas,
Went that way, okay.
Arizona, yeah,
I was
Texas.
hoping they were going to be open.
Yeah, no kidding.
She was hoping they weren't.
we went in the middle of COVID crazy, you know, before they started opening stuff up. And we were very fortunate. I mean, we didn't have to look for a hotel. We first drove up into Illinois. I have a daughter and 3 grandbabies up there. So I got to see them, of course. If I'm traveling, I'm going to see my grandbabies. So we went up and stayed with her for a few days. And then we went straight down from there and drove all the way to Georgia. We have a friend there. Stayed with her a few days. She decides, hey, and our stuff's being shipped. And so we're going to close on the house when we get here and everything. So she goes, she's a retired law enforcement as well. I worked with her. In fact, she worked with, the friend of ours in Georgia.
Oh.
And I worked with her in law enforcement.
Oh.
She actually worked for me. Great woman. And so she goes,
Can I
pack a soda.
Yeah. I just want to get a soda for my son.
Sorry.
Yeah. No,
She
you're
says, I'm going
fine.
to pack a suitcase just with you.
Right now.
So she came with me. She about to help us move in.
Oh, nice.
Oh, she's a great designer too. Her, and I don't know anything about you. Tell me where to put the nail.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, my whole family's in law enforcement. In Wisconsin, Osceola, Minnesota, and all that.
Wow.
My Uncle Mitchell was chief of police in Osceola, Wisconsin.
Isn't it funny that we have Osceola County and St. Cloud? We actually live just outside St. Cloud
There you
city
go.
limits,
Now
so
you
you
can
can
do
put
that.
either St. Cloud or
Everybody's
Harmony.
straightened out.
You can put either St. Cloud or Harmony on our address in the courthouse.
Well, there were some Germans that came down this way.
Oh yeah. So St. Cloud, Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
St. Cloud, Florida. Osceola, Minnesota. Osceola, Florida. A lot of names from Canadians here.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah,
lot
they
of
wanted me to
Canadians.
go into law enforcement. And I said, no, you know, Uncle Mitchell, you can't pay me to get shot at. If somebody even looks like they're going to pull a weapon, I'm just going to take it. He said, well, you can't do that. I said, well, you know, because I'll be too jumpful, you know.
Well, hesitation kills in my business. So
Yeah.
I knew the use of force policy backwards, forward, sideways. I taught the use of force policy, taught tactical training, taught all that stuff, and for years and years. So my thing was I knew the policy so well I didn't have to ever hesitate, because hesitation will kill you.
Yeah, I bet.
You think for a second what you might be able to do because of the aggression of the person, you're done.
You're in
way
law
we-
enforcement?
But the way the law,
Yes, I just retired 2 years ago with 30 years in, and my wife just
Oh, nice.
retired in March.
She's law
With 21
enforcement.
You're in
years.
law enforcement? Nice.
It's the way laws are now. It's all, the laws are all
got dye everywhere.
She just dyed her hair and didn't
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
water, huh?
Yeah, it's a purple black, because I do black, and I always either do jet blue black or purple black. So it has a
Oh,
little bit of undertones, but when it drips,
drips.
So
I thought it was
Dalton,
grapefruit.
what kind of business did you have?
they're like,
We're a
oh,
real
what do you
estate
have on your
company.
show? Really?
Property management. And we were
Yes,
managing
I
5
worked
bank
21 years, and
What did you do?
in California.
What did you do? It was,
You have a lot of
I
landscapers
was
working here?
correctional
I had a couple good
worked
ones.
in Pelican Bay State Prison.
That when I retired, I was landscape contractor.
Did you like
for about 8
doing
years.
that?
Oh, yeah, I like
Just
it.
things went bad in the early 80s, things went bad.
Did you do mostly women or men?
Way I could make money.
You weren't scared at
I
all?
was cranking, man. I had all my equipment all paid for, had tractors, I did landscape construction. And I started young. I started way younger than most people. And I was one of the big, we didn't have a lot of workforce. I had to do a lot of work for guys, but eventually, man, I got scared after the first one out of pocket. Had my 34-year-old
Oh,
one
yeah.
out of pocket.
And
And I
These are all your kids?
former colonel in Marine Corps.
these are my kids.
He said, hey,
my brother and
your
my
job with
brother.
the pension and,
These two
and
guys are my
medical.
brothers.
Okay.
Boy right here, that's my
What,
son.
you go in the
That's
military?
just nice. So you got these two?
You got your degree.
3? You got 3?
Yeah, we have an 8.
8? Oh,
Yeah.
all together? Different? Okay.
He is 3. I have together.
Oh, he was. My 34-year-old.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
As we found out, he used metal detector for another purpose. In his line of work for the state prison, he used it for finding hidden weapons or objects that the inmate would use and hide. Listen to his story about his work.
That you hold the record for. You found like 20 cell phones in a day.
Because I had good snitches.
Oh, in prison?
Who wants to be on YouTube by tomorrow?
I do.
There you go.
Yeah, we worked in. I worked for the California Department of Corrections.
My dad did too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Yountville. Well, he worked down, first in San Luis Obispo. San Luis
Men's
Obispo
colony.
Department of Corrections down there.
Did he work for the
men's
sheriff
colony.
department? Oh, he worked at CMC.
Men's colony.
Yeah, the California Men's Colony.
Yeah. And
One of the original 12 prisons.
I was a kid. And so, anyway,
Man, he must have worked when, in like 60s, 70s?
yeah. And he learned all the martial art moves and all that. To handle people, you know.
Yeah.
Then we moved up to Napa, California.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he went to work for in Yountville for the Veterans Administration
Oh, nice.
up there as dental technician.
Huh.
So, but anyway. But hey, you know what? If they don't find nothing, they're having fun.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Give 'em
Oh,
something
yeah.
to do.
It's the excitement
This
of
is
the,
catch
of,
me out.
of the maybe.
Well,
So these boys, when I was a sergeant at Corcoran, we found a knife that an inmate made, but he made it back in the metal shops. And it was about 4 inches longer than that, but it almost looked exactly the same. But it was inmate manufactured. But he used a welding rod, a stick welder, to make the serrations. Listen, to this day, that is probably the top 5 ever in the Department of Corrections of crazy weapons people have found. Because I mean, when I walked all the way across the yard with it from the vocational area. And I mean, it was 14 inches long.
holy shit.
And it was about this wide. They still have it, the security squad there still has it in their trophy case.
And how do you find it?
Did you find something?
Nope, not yet.
He's
And,
gotta get all
But he's got the knife.
Yeah, he's gotta get decked out. Gotta get his
right. Gotta be equipped.
Yeah.
He likes the equipment, man. He likes to be equipped.
We should have bought better
Hey,
equipment.
do this, bud. Hey, you're too high. About this high. And sweep like this,
Slow as it's supposed
like
to
this,
go.
so you cover more area.
If you go too fast,
Don't touch
you'll
the sand.
miss.
Yeah, don't go too fast either. It's nice and slow. Look at Caden. Caden's got it down. I said, just twist your hips and use your arm less. Because we used to do 800 by 300 yard fields. And it was like, okay, everybody, turn. There'd be like 8 of us with metal detectors, and we'd switch it around. And when we'd have shootings on the yard, you know, we had to find the bullets that didn't hit anybody. So we'd have to go out there and find bullets. Like if you leave
What
them
did you
outside
get?
for like 6 months in
Oh,
Oregon.
a tool.
Nice.
All right, look, you gotta get your picture.
That's pretty cool.
Hold on now. That's your first find. Hold it up.
That's awesome. Yeah. Man, you know what? I'm buying me a metal detector.
Hey, if you're gonna be on the beach.
Heck yeah.
Well, those aren't the best ones. I felt like giving those away to give away and buy some really good ones.
We had really good ones. They were Garrett's. They were law
We had
enforcement.
some, yeah.
They were very good. I mean, literally, you could find a paper
What
clip
was the
8
brand?
inches. Garrett.
Garrett. Now,
We had one.
We had a Garrett.
Real
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have them from X money to, I think ours were $2,500 each. We had the headset with them.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, those Garretts. Yeah, they're pretty good.
Getting tired?
Yeah, I got tired yesterday. Or today. Yeah, there it is. barking. There was one of them that said low battery.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember which one though. But one of them said low battery. Beeped at us.
That water's nice.
Yeah, we got here maybe like 2 hours ago and it was really bright and the water was really clear.
Yeah.
But then once the sun goes away or it starts going away behind the clouds, that's when the water gets dark.
Tired.
Yeah.
Gets tired pretty quick.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you leave in with this? That we should put in the bucket?
Pliers.
There's the sifter.
So what you find is yours.
Here are a couple of things that the boys found. They found a pair of pliers and a metal stick. Not to mention about 4 different bottle caps. Well, it's a find. So we used a metal detector for hunting treasures. But as we found out, it's a useful tool for the law enforcement in finding weapons, bullets, any object, metal objects that the prisoners use.